This is Michael Arce, and I'm going to be giving you a mind map on how to create brand promoters. Full disclosure, I love Prezi, but I was really trying to do it in MindMeister, and apparently with the student edition, you're only allowed to do so many versions or have so many examples running. So I went ahead and went to my whiteboard, as I do a lot here at work, and just started writing down my ideas. One thing I always love about going back to school is that you can, something you do every day, you find out what the actual real name or theory is for it. So here's my mind map of how I identified this and kind of led to putting together my presentation. Who would want to know who a brand promoter is? It's a great question. I would say business owners, brands themselves, community groups, organizations, performers, celebrities, politicians. They want to know who their audience is, but they really want to know who that little group is, that active group inside of there, their biggest supporters, their biggest fans. So in this demonstration, I'm going to show you the various steps that are needed in creating these promoters, kind of using that mind map that I outlined, just that one word which leads to another idea and continues to build. But hopefully, if you're involved with branding or business at all, you'll see who these people are and how they can really influence some of our purchase-making decisions. My favorite thing about the communities of purpose is the goal of them. And what you're trying to do is create a forum or a venue for people to kind of get together. And one thing I learned through the research is that if you're running one of this, you kind of have to be an expert in this situation. If you're a novice or a beginner, the internet community is not going to be kind to you and you're going to get booed to the sideline. So I immediately started thinking of a lot of the Apple or Mac people that I go to their boards to learn how to get through software hacks or workarounds for products and problems that I would have with a Mac. So who are these people? Well, as I kind of gave it to you, is like, this is the kind of person that if you said, hey, I want to get a new cell phone, should I get an iPhone or a Droid? They're going to stand up and down and scream and yell and tell you, this is why you should get an iPhone because it's the best thing ever. Or forget about iPhones, Droids are so much cooler because they do this, this, and this. They're that super passionate person. The person that if that brand or product had a sports jersey, they would probably have one, if not several of their favorite players' jerseys hanging in their closet. Inside of that group, the P1 as we like to call them, is another group of super fans. Now, these are people that are past wearing the jersey or having the bumper sticker on their car that Apple gives you when you buy a Mac. These are the people that actually go and get the Apple tattoo on their arm. And you wonder, oh my gosh, is this person crazy or what? Yeah, they are crazy. And if you're a brand, you want to know, how can I use this person who's going to work for free, already telling people how great we are? How can I engage them as a promoter and be out there doing the good work for me? Keyword free. This is the person that would sit next to you that would gently tell you why you should do this, not scream it into your ear. Well, that's where the mind map comes into play, because you want to identify these people, you want to engage these people, and you're going to want to empower these people. And identifying them, that's pretty easy. If you're keeping track of the products that you sell, bang, you got a lot of their information right there. You can kind of start cultivating like the demographics as to who this person is, where they live, what kind of lifestyle do they live, how much money do they live, or how much money do they make. You can start building a target way of communicating with them through advertising or marketing. You got a good idea who our target person is. Men who buy this product tend to be white guys who are 35 years old with some college experience and live in Clifton Park. It makes it so much easier to put together messages that connect with these people. The second part is that once you've identified them, you want to start engaging them. Now, advertising and marketing, your commercial message is one thing, but actually compelling them to take a step or an action to connect with you is a completely another. And I'm a big fan of the 3-touch rule, just because we do live in the digital world. And here's a quick example of how it works is you're interested in a product or a service, you go to the website about this, and bang, the first thing that comes up is that annoying screen that says, hey, do you want to get on the newsletter or mailing list for this group? And you're like, oh God, no, I don't need more email. But some people say yes, so we sign up for it. Yeah, I want to know the latest information. I want to know about that. Congratulations, you're a brand promoter. And now they have a way to get a hold of you, and you've given them permission to do that. That's the second touch. You connected them, and now you're signing up for their email. The third touch is when they email you back to say, hey, John Smith, thanks for coming on board. Be looking for our first email to hit your inbox this weekend. Even better are companies that do the business to consumer reach, which is somebody from that company calls you and says, hey, we saw that you just signed up for our email, or we saw that you just purchased this, and I want to get some feedback back from you. Kind of telemarketer-ish, but they usually extend some sort of invitation to join a community or other groups of fans that are just like you. And this could lead to, being a contributor to a message board, or maybe some sort of chat group that they have going on. These are all ways that they keep you engaged and they keep you working for them. How they empower you, which connects the engagement part, is with information, intelligence, or some sort of loyalty or perks program. So the intel could be how mysteriously somehow Apple leaks out what's going to be in the latest iPhone 20 because somebody finds one in California somewhere. Or you get a heads up notice as to when your favorite product is going to be discounted with a sale that's going to be happening this weekend at the mall. Or T-Mobile hits you up and says, hey, it's T-Mobile Tuesday. Don't forget to check our app today to get your free taco. My favorite kind of loyalty programs, though, are when we come to political season. And it's like, if you give $100 or $10 today, you could go have lunch with your favorite candidate. And we'll fly you anywhere in the world to make this happen. And those are the big loyalty programs. So I hope this helps out in learning how to identify a brand promoter and use a mind map to get there.